Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Kinesis. Today I will be leading you through a 12-minute balance routine that will increase mobility and stability of the ankles and hips, activate the core through dynamic movements, and strengthen the legs. Always remember that your feet are your foundation. If you have immobility there, it can affect your running gait and even create aches and pains up your entire body. All you need today is a medium to hard resistance band and a flat surface. This routine is ideally performed barefoot, as shoes can impede balance. So we begin by finding our tripod on the grounded foot. That is, putting equal pressure under the heel, the ball of the big toe, and the ball of the pinky toe. Now bring your other leg up. We are going to straighten the leg, point, and flex at the ankle 6 times. This is also known as dorsi to plantar flexion. Now 6 reps going from eversion to inversion. Inversion is when your sole of your foot is facing towards your midline, eversion when it's away. Circle the ankle 6 times each direction. Standing nice and tall in your upper body. Core is engaged. And now we're going to switch sides, and I will show you from the side this time. So bend that grounded leg, tripod that grounded foot, hands on the hips or out to the side will help you balance. Now we're doing those inversion to eversions. You will notice that eversion is less accessible than inversion. And this might feel awkward if you don't really mobilize your ankles much. Circle it both ways 6 times. All right, next up we have our runner's walk. Stand at the back of your mat, hug the left knee in towards your chest. Stand nice and tall. Now we're going to stretch that hamstring on the left leg, hip hinge, straight back, sweep the arms forwards and up by your ears. Transfer your weight onto the left foot. Hold the back of the right ankle for a quad stretch. And now hug the right knee into your chest. And then straighten that right leg out in front of you. Push the hips back. Neutral spine as you sweep the arms forward and up. And find that connection of the left palm to the left ankle. Quad stretch here. And you can continue to go forwards for 2 more repetitions, or if you are like me and ran out of mat, then switch to the other direction. Hugging the knee into the chest, hinging forwards, dorsiflexing the right ankle, sweeping the arms up and then down for your quad stretch. And 1 more rep. Flat back is very important when you do the hamstring stretch right there. And here you really need to engage your right glute muscles to press open the front of the hips. Alrighty, moving on. We've got a crazy good balance challenge coming up next. 3 per side. Hug the right knee into the chest. Go over an imaginary hurdle and step back with the left leg into a runner's lunge with a rotation. And then reverse your way out of that. You can either come to the mat tapping that left foot down or try to be airborne to add that extra level of intensity. Rotate, follow your gaze up towards that moving hand if you'd like more of a balance challenge. And last one, I am going to attempt to do it airborne, even on the way out. So rotate, and then coming out, I'm going to try to airplane my arms for balance, and I somehow made it. So you can too. Other side, 3 reps. Hug the right knee into the chest, up and over the hurdle. Step it back. Look to the sky. Rotate that torso. And then come out of it however you need to. Back to your right knee hug. Stand nice and tall. Stay tall and lifted throughout the entire body. Stepping out over the hurdle, back to the knee hug. We have 1 more. So we're really working the lateral hip muscles, the glute medius, among other muscles, as we go over that hurdle. And then the hip flexors are definitely working. Lateral lunge with a heel raise and a side bend. This is a fun one. We're going to start with just shifting our weight side to side and adding a heel raise, making sure that your knee is tracking over your second toe, that your core is engaged, pulled up with your body, like a marionette puppeteer is pulling the crown of your head up to the sky. We add a side bend. So what it is a weight shift, a heel raise, and a side bend, reaching in opposition with both of your hands, crossing that midline. Your belly button is your midline, so cross it as you reach in opposition, challenging the stability of your ankle here because we are raising that heel. If it's too much, then you can opt to not do the heel raise. And moving on, squat with a lateral reach hover. So I'm going to do one normal squat. Inhale down, exhale up, and reach. So you're reaching the same leg, same arm on the same side of your body to create a long line, an open space on the side of your body from fingertips to your big toe. Inhale down, exhale, reach. You can add a hover if you'd like to increase the intensity. Hover. Again, working the lateral hip muscles, opening the side body, the lats, the obliques. All right, one more on each side. Very nice. Moving on to flamingo hops, 5 per side. It's an A skip to a tap back with a straight leg. You're hip hinging as you go into that tap back, and you're driving the opposite arm forwards, just as you do as you are running. So you can stay here, or you can up the intensity by adding a warrior 3 balance. So same flamingo hop, and then kick back with that moving leg, pressing out through the heel, flexing at the ankle, long line of energy from the crown of your head out through the heel. It's okay to wobble, and it's okay to correct your balance and take a little moment to breathe, center yourself before coming back to the exercise. On the other side, I am demonstrating how you can very well do this exercise stationary. You don't need to hop. If it's really challenging your balance and your ankles, then I want you to completely omit the hop. Okay, grab that mini band and put it around the soles of your feet. We're going to do banded high knee drives, working our hip flexors into end range of hip flexion, strengthening them through their whole entire range of motion. Exhale as you drive the leg up, alternating sides, always keeping tension on the band. Now we're going to do 10 on one side, that being the left, driving the leg up, keeping your tall, neutral spine, core is engaged. And now you're going to press your knee up into your hands for an extra hold. And let's do the other side. 10 knee drives. Be aware of your posture. Be aware of your neck and your shoulders. Make sure everything is stacked. Pressing the knee up into your hands. And moving on, we are going to do a diagonal press. Taking the band off of your feet. Driving the right knee up and bringing the left palm to meet the inner thigh near the knee. Take your right hand back, palm facing forward. Your arm is in shoulder extension, so your arm is a little bit behind your shoulder, which will help open up the front of your chest. And now keep the leg up, and you're going to apply pressure from the top down into your leg, and the leg is going to exert pressure back up into your hands. So we only did a short hold. You can try to practice that for a longer hold, exerting that pressure down as you counter it by pressing your thigh back up into the hand. So of course we do the other side, holding our diagonal press. and then exerting that top pressure. Working our end range of hip flexion here. And our very last exercise combines the diagonal press with a toe tap. So diagonal press and then move that leg back, tap the toe, hinge at the hips, and return to your diagonal press. So opposite hand to foot, connect, tap, and then drive the knee back up, find your diagonal press posture. So really try to keep a neutral spine. Keep your neck stacked above your spine as well. Good alignment is key to balancing properly. Okay, I'm going to show you the other side from a different angle. So, quick note, you might think that the moving leg is the one that's getting worked the most, but you should really feel it in the grounded ankle, foot, and leg. Glutes, hamstring, they should be on fire. Make sure you have a soft bend in that grounded left leg and that you are tripoding your foot, those 3 points of contact on both sides of the ball of the foot on your heel. That leg is working overtime to stabilize you as you go into that diagonal press to the toe tap. And one more. So you made it to the end of balance routine B. I know it might be frustrating and discouraging if many of these exercises were testing you today, but I want you to be assured that with diligence and practice, your balance will improve. You just have to build those neural pathways, and that takes a lot of repetition and persistence. So you're not going to get there in one session. I would like you to revisit this video and revisit balance routine A. Do them numerous times, and I promise you that they will gradually get easier. You will build that muscle memory, and essentially it'll be a cakewalk. Just give it time. And as always, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram if you would like to join future workouts and unlock all of the beautiful ways that your body can move.